Hi, I'm going to give you a brief overview of FeetApart in a few minutes. So what is FeetApart? FeetApart is an exclusive, fun platform which is based in mobile and web, used to promote health and fitness, and it works as a gamified social network. What does this mean? This means that as a company, you can use a social network. It's exclusive to your company or exclusive to a certain community, say an apartment complex. When we say fun and gamified, we mean that for every activity that you do, you get a certain number of points. Now, you can connect your apps, including Moves and Runkeeper, and we're working on Strava, Garmin, and Fitbit integration. So FeetApart is integrated with these apps, and to connect with these apps, you go here and you connect, and it automatically, what Moves and Runkeeper are pedometer apps, which means they track the steps that you take, seamlessly track it. You don't need to turn on the app. It's a free app, and as you take steps, it gets updated over here automatically, and for every step that you take, you get a certain number of points. So this is the home page. This is what a home page looks like. This is a photograph. It's very much modeled around Facebook because people are used to Facebook, and when you say social networking nowadays, it means Facebook. So you have a home feed where so Shipra Roy is the dummy profile right now, and everyone that Shipra Roy follows, the activity feed will get updated. So Shipra Roy, whatever Shipra Roy does gets updated over here, and all the people that she follows also will have their feed shown on the home page. So there are two basic things you can do. First thing is you can post an activity. When we say activity, we mean anything from meditating to yoga to even cleaning your house, because we at FeetApart believe that even 15 minutes of exercise a day, which could even mean a power walk after lunch, is a substantial change in a lifestyle and definitely contributes to health and wellness. So what you can do is you can click on, say, yoga. Say I did yoga for 1 hour, and I'll log that in, and I'll say when, which is today, the 31st of January, where you can say, Indiranagar, right? With whom I can add a few friends here. So if I have colleagues on my network who I'm following, I can add them. So I'll say with Abhishek Roy, and how did I feel about it? And I even have the option to upload an image or share a status and say this was awesome, and post the activity. Now what FeetApart does is it has an intelligent scoring system based on the intensity of your workout, and what it does is it calculates the number of calories that you've burned. And as you see, for every activity done, there are a certain number of calories that have been assigned, and according to the number of calories assigned, you get a certain number of points. You can also update a status just like Facebook. You say something, say, hi everyone, FeetApart is awesome, and I can upload an image and just post it as a normal status. Now, as I pointed out before, the point system is here, the calories burnt here, and we have a bunch of levels so at every point interval you'll pass a certain level, which is what we mean by gamification. Over here you can see quizzes. We have quizzes just because we want to help increase awareness about fitness and nutrition and health. You have a ticker, an infinite feed of trivia that keeps sliding, and it shows you all these amazing new facts which will help increase the knowledge of health and fitness in general. We have something called a leaderboard where the point is to compete. As it's a gamified platform, the point is you're competing with your colleagues about the number of points that you've got, the number of activities that you've done, and based on that you will have a scoring system where, as of now, Shipra Roy is number 1 on the leaderboard, and somebody else is number 2, and you'll constantly have this on your homepage showing you how much more you need to work, or who is close to beating you this month in your fitness challenges. So let's go back to the presentation. So I explained to you about connecting the apps. So you can click to connect the apps. Let me tell you a little bit about Moves, which is the app that we've integrated with. Moves is an absolutely free app. It's available on Android and iPhone, and you can download it. It's very easy to download on the iStore or the Google Play Store. And once you connect once to FeetApart, you don't have to go on to FeetApart again to update your activity. Moves automatically connects to FeetApart, and the best part is you don't have to turn Moves on when you go for your walk. If you just sort of keep it in your handbag or keep it in your pocket, it automatically tracks the number of steps that you have taken that day. So just download the app, connect with your FeetApart account, and it intelligently tracks your steps. So as I explained to you before, there's an intelligent scoring system for updating health and wellness activities that you did. And we realized that some activities are more trackable than others. So what we've done is non-trackable activities have lower scores than trackable activities. So say you went for a walk or you went for a jog, which is trackable using some of the apps that we've integrated with, you would get more points for it. The next feature is make teams and participate in competitions. So everyone can join a team. You can create teams just like Facebook groups. You can name your team whatever you like. You can get cumulative team points, cumulative team calories, have a unique team slogan, and also there's a team. So there's a team leader. There are the team members. You can update the team status. You have a team gallery. And individuals can follow your team, teams can follow your team, and also you have a team leaderboard. So this team is called the Early Risers, and as of now, Early Risers is at the top. It's at the number 1 position. But as you can see, the other teams are also on the leaderboard. So you have the Fast Runners and Team 5. And this feed will show you the individual feed of all the members of the team, and individually whatever calories or points that you score, you lose a certain number of calories, it cumulatively shows up over here. You can motivate, support, and challenge your friends using the social network. So what we at FeetApart have found is that when you do activities as a group, or you have somebody, say a teammate or a friend who you are held accountable to for doing a certain fitness activity, there is a higher level of motivation, there's much more enthusiasm, and when you do things as a team, there's also a sense of camaraderie that is formed. So you can motivate each other just by forming teams, by we have this feature where you can clap for each other, you can comment. And something we're working on is a challenge each other feature, which means that you could say you have some sort of little work rivalry going on and you wanted to challenge your teammate, and you say, hey, I want you to do 20 push-ups, right? So you could do that on the platform or the app, and this is something that we find just sort of breaks the ice and also encourages fitness. So the next feature, you can create health weekly goals. So what you do is you say, I want to, we have goals ranging from, food to lifestyle, which means you want to clean the house. You can even put that as a goal, or you can say, I want to eat, healthy snacks or avoid red meat. And you can say, okay, I'm going to eat less sugar this week. So how many times a week am I going to eat less sugar? Maybe 3 times a week, which is a reasonable expectation. Maybe, I don't want to say 7 times a week because I do eat a little bit of sugar. And you say create goal. And so your goal is created, and when you go to your home page, your goals progress shows up. So it says, this was a yoga goal that Shipra Roy has set in the past, and it has been completed. So you say reduce sugar, and did I actually do it today? And if you did, you would get a certain number of points just for accomplishing your goals. This is also something called a team leaderboard, where each team, you see the position of your team, you can see the number of points, and you even have a user leaderboard, which means that each member of the company who's using FeetApart has their name and the position and even the number of points scored. Another thing FeetApart does is you have this dashboard where you can see your graphs and your data for this week, for the month, and overall. And this is absolutely personal. So this is not something that any of your friends who are on the network can go and view freely, because we believe that some details like weight and blood pressure, blood sugar, these are meant to be slightly personal, and not everybody is too comfortable sharing it with other people. Apart from this, we have an HR admin dashboard, which means that as an HR of a company, you can view the cumulative organizational changes in health and fitness over a period of time. So you could view it for the week, you could view it for the month, and totally also, like over a year or 2 years. So it's an organizational dashboard. Over here you can add employees. Any new employee joins, you can add them. You can view all the employees, status, all the teams in the organizations. You have this option to notify all the employees. Say you want to say, hey, let's all go for a team outing to Cubbon Park today for a run. And you can say that and send it to every employee who is on FeetApart. You can moderate posts and comments, because sometimes we find that some comments and posts can be a little bit offensive. You have something called an activity index, which means that the level of increase in activity or decrease in activity can be monitored using FeetApart. And also how engaged are employees to FeetApart, how much time are they spending on it, right? And you can view all this. So we even have a goal called a wake up early goal, and what this does is, on the app for that period of time, say you set an alarm for 5 a.m. The alarm will show up only between say 4:50 and 5:10, and if you switch it off during that time, you'll get a certain number of points for it. FeetApart has a mobile app as well, and this is how some of the screens look. This is the home screen where you would see your profile. You see the profile picture, your score, levels to go, steps, calories. This is the wake up goal that I told you about. So say you have an alarm that you've set, you can, click this and say I've woken up, and this is the team that he's part of, home, the feed, the leaderboard, the goals. So let me just show you a few screens. This is the login page. This is where you can post an activity. So you post one of these activities and you say next, and you can say basketball, how much time did you do it for, what date, how did you feel, publish the activity. This is your feed. This is your friends, what you did, what your friends did, just like a Facebook feed, it would show up. Again, this is the feed. This is the leaderboard page. This is the teams, you see, with the points. Say your team is Aerohawks, it's gonna show you where you stand, who is number 3, who is number 5, and who is number 4, and there's a user leaderboard as well. This is your goals that you've set. Say it's a running goal and you went running on Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. It would show you that. This is the wake up goal. So you say I want to wake up at 5 a.m. and FeetApart will work as an alarm clock. Between 4:50 and 5:10 it'll show you this link, and if you happen to click it during that time, it means that you have in fact woken up at 5 o'clock, and we'll give you points for it. We have a new feature called wellness coaches on the platform, which means we have a bunch of experts who you would be able to ask professional questions about. Say you have any doubts about health and fitness, you have nutritional doubts, you want to know a little bit about yoga, you want to know a little bit about a new dance form that you've tried. We have people available on the platform who you can actually ask and spend time getting an answer from. So that is something that is being built at the moment, and that is here, ask a wellness expert. So trivia and quizzes, I already explained. We have the trivia ticker where it keeps showing you a new infinite feed of trivia. You have a bunch of quizzes, you can earn points. Basically the aim of FeetApart is to have you compete with your colleagues in your teams, and eventually you would get rewarded. The reward could be anything from cash prizes to coupons to collectibles, whatever you as an organization or your HR as an organization is ready to use as a reward. And along with that, we have our own rewards as well. And the whole time you're getting fitter and healthier. So that's it. That was FeetApart in a few minutes. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact us at admin@feetapart.com. Thank you for your time.